So a nigga is broke. Like literally, like this shit is that. So I decided why not utilize my artistic and autistic talents to make some art commissions. That was bad. That was bad. So one of the biggest questions that I had in mind was how was I going to get commission requests? Because normally what most people would do would be they would have a platform where they will post all their stuff. The thing is that I didn't have that. I've just been doing YouTube for like the past like 5 years, just making edits. And my art, sometimes I'll post it on my Twitter, just throw it up there here and there, just little doodles I would do, or posting stuff that I did with my OC. The thing was that I was way too nervous to make my own Twitter art account and I just never got to it. So blame me for it. But something from the heavens, an opportunity came, and that was for one of my homies. He knew that I drew for a while and he liked my art, so he was like, hey bro, I'm working on a project, you trying to do some commissioned work for it? I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it, bro. And obviously he gave me permission to be able to talk about this on the video, so shout out to you, intro. Thank you. Mwah. So here was the plan. The idea was for a YouTube banner, right? Essentially it was a music channel where my homie was gonna review some music and just, you know, yap for about, you know, maybe like 30-40 minutes. The nigga is a yapper. He loves music. So he wanted to do like a lo-fi girl type of banner. You know what I'm saying? You know the picture of her like, you know, like writing and stuff? That was what he wanted to do. It was very interesting because I always thought that the lo-fi girl vibe was so nice and comfy and really fit into the aesthetic of the whole lo-fi beat. And I think having that as like a YouTube banner for that kind of channel would be really cool for him. So obviously we did the important discussions like how much a nigga's gonna get paid, because I ain't gonna work on this and, you know, not get paid. A nigga needs some compensation for the time that he's putting in. So as soon as we got that into work, the cogs were already turning in my brain because I really messed with this concept and I really thought that, you know, I could produce something fire. Amongst all the important things that me and my homie talked about, there was one thing that we didn't really discuss though, and that was a deadline. But I for myself wanted to get this shit done as soon as possible and give it to him because I also wanted to watch his videos. I really like his content. So I put it onto myself to actually get it done this week. So I've been working on it for like the past week. As you know, I was posting other videos. More on that we'll discuss later. So as the cogs were turning in my brain, I all put it into this book. If you guys don't remember, in the lore, this was the book that I used to fill in for me drawing for the 50 days video, and in one of those pages it was actually some concept work that I did for a commission. Very big brain of me, I know. This was on day 21 when I drew the first concept of this, and I really like this, bro, because I don't really like draw like full body art pieces like this. So I really like the way the hand was, because at that time I sucked with hands, bro. I think I still kind of do, but I'm way more confident now. Back then, bro, go watch that 50-day video, bro. So I took a picture of that as clear as a picture as I could, put it into Photoshop, and let's go over there. So as you can see, I just put everything on here, you know, tried to crop it the best I could, and then I did the outline, you know what I'm saying, of like everything. Obviously, it's based off Lo-Fi Girl and his character. I'm very familiar with this guy, so I've been watching his content for a minute, like literally like since the beginning, bro. So I know what his OC looks like. He sent me some references of like how his like OG design looks like, and his most recent Avi that he has right now, you know what I'm saying. And we got to work in making the first draft. So with the Lo-Fi Girl decided to just, you know, like help me like frame the whole picture of how like the room's meant to look like, because it's not just him sitting down, it's like the whole environment that's meant to look cozy. I don't know if what I'm making is making sense, but hey, you're the one watching this video, buddy. It just came out like this. This is what I had so far. This blank side on the left right here is just for like the text of like his channel. I wasn't really sure how to do that yet, but I knew what he wanted was like a place where he could show off like his little trinkets. He has a lot of little intricate trinkets, you know what I'm saying? He's a special kid. Very special kid, like a little cabinet on the right, you know, almost kind of like Lo-Fi Girl. Damn, this is really reminiscent of Lo-Fi Girl, but I switched it up. We're not copying, just inspiration. Yeah, nah, I really like how this looks now. Saying like the framing is kind of nice. I love the hands here. I think I did a pretty okay job. And after that, I got sick. So so that pushed back. Thank God at that time we didn't talk about any deadline, because I did not think I was gonna get as sick as I was. Again, hospital, out of the game for a minute, but I was back and I was like, let me actually try and finish this off in about a week. I didn't really let him know about that, but he did remind me like, hey, how's the commission? I was like, yeah, I'm good now, so I'll get back to work on it. Didn't give him a headline. I should have. One thing for sure is definitely make sure these important things are discussed, just so you keep the communication. I thought it was the homie, still is the homie, so I just thought, you know what I'm saying, it's not that big of a deal, but it is a big of a deal if you want to seem more professional. in my opinion. So yeah, now after this, I did some of the line art for the main subject of the banner. Not looking too bad. I did some, like, I don't know what these are called, but I kind of wanted to do that kind of shading. I thought that would be cute and fit into the aesthetic a bit more. One thing that I was really anxious about was like doing the background. I've never colored backgrounds before. Flat colors are my best friend, so I've never done that before. So this will be my first time doing it in this kind of setting. My homie just trusts me a bit too much, imoo. And then obviously from there, we just go into outlining the background too. As I was doing this, I came to a realization though, that the canvas size was actually the wrong size. So here's some YouTube knowledge for y'all. For a YouTube banner, right, it's aimed to be visible on TV, you know what I'm saying? So that's a maximum. So if you're gonna have to upload a banner, it has to be in that max dimensions, which is 2560 by 1440. But most people be using this shit on their phone, so I thought the size would have to be like 1546 by 423. A lot of numbers that aren't in my bank account. So I fumbled that in the beginning. So I had to transfer everything to a new canvas, which was like this. So this is my YouTube banner that you guys see. This is how it will look on a TV. But on your phones and on the computer too, it will just cover this area at a maximum. Am I making sense, bro? Like the video if I'm making sense? Okay, get it. So I had to take all my drawings, take it over to a new canvas. Thankfully, this is a computer, so I could just copy and paste everything. Put it into this bigger canvas that again follows the same template that I use for all my banners that I make. Before we go sidetracked, let's get into the background outline, which is this, you know, very basic, just a lot of squares for the cabinet, for the posters, and for the little cabinets here, for the table itself. I want to like then when we put the outline in, it's slowly coming together, little by little. We still have to do the computer and the keyboard. That was what I was working on last night. Did I get far in it? Not that much, but I am happy with the way things look right now. Moving into one of the things that gave me the most anxiety, it was doing the text. So it wasn't even the coloring that like had me messed up. I've never really done like fonts before or for like banners and stuff like that. I just be typing in text. It's easy and it's fun just looking for fonts on defont.com. So initially I just like drew lines just to kind of like show like the way that I wanted the text to be like positioned. The thing is that this nigga's got a long name, but for the channel name, he wanted it to be Introverted Album. This was me just roughly writing it out just to see how it would look, because introverted is a long ass word. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So this is what I came up with. And then albums, which looks nice. I like the way this is drawn. I don't know how bro will find it out. I guess it's gonna find out through this video. Hi. Let me know how you feel about this, bro. It takes up a lot of space. I don't know if you want to shorten it to intro, just so it's more clean, because it's kind of overshadowing the computer. But I don't think it'll be that too big of a deal when we get into the coloring and stuff, because the main focus is just gonna be you and the text. Why do I feel like I'm talking to him? I'm talking to y'all. Fuck it. Nah, love you, bro. But yeah, as y'all can see, it looks good, fits into the template thing, but I think I'm just overthinking this, and I'm just an anxious piece of shit. You just have to trust the process sometimes, I think, with these things. What do y'all think, bro? Any of y'all who have done commissions, bro? I've only done like editing commissions, so I'm just applying from what I know to this. Again, this stuff should be communicated with the client, just to be like, hey, bro, what do you think about this, bro? And they give you the feedback, you know, 2 heads are better than 1. But yeah, with all this put together, I felt like I was making really good progress. My only issue was that I wasn't communicating with the guy. Mind you, this is my first ever art commission, so I've never had any art commission experience at all. Anyone who has had experience in the past, let me know how this goes, and you know, give me some tips and tricks. I might be doing some in the future. Let me know, bro. Going back to the whole thing about me, it being my goal to finish it this week, like this Friday, I felt really bad because I wasn't able to finish it. I just felt like I just wasn't really adequate enough to be doing this because it's such a big project, number one. Number two, I've never really done anything on this big of a scale before. I mean, the most that I've done was my banner, and that was just me copying and pasting all my sketches from my OCs that I did and just making that shit look kind of aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? It's a completely different ball game, and I think like next time I should definitely be more prepared and just, you know, communicative. Is that a word? Thankfully, this wasn't like official. It was just homie doing shit for another homie. I'm still working on it. Still gonna work on it after this video. But I wanted to talk to y'all and show you guys what I'm working on, because that's what this channel is. Just a brain dump of just creative stuff that I want to do or have been doing for a while. So I'm not really an art channel. I'm just a Fahad channel. That's a bar. That's a bar. Do I feel disappointed? Yes, because, you know, you always want to finish the work that you want to do, but also life is hitting you. Also with my health too. I'm doing great though. You know, still have to deal with that here and there, but you know, I'm just taking time. I guess moral of the story is just communication. That's one of the biggest things that I think is important when doing commissions. Both sides. More so like the person doing the work. But yeah, like and subscribe. Tell your mom you love her, bro. bro. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time you told your mom you love her? And check out this video. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been floating here for a minute. You might want to check it out, bro. It's kind of cool.